Hello everyone, my name is Kelly Wrestling from Refugio County 4-H. I'm here as a Texas 4-H Livestock Ambassador to show you my stock show essentials and what I would show someone if they were going to major shows for the first time. So something to know about me before I show you what's in my tack box is I show swine at the major show level, so this is mainly for all my pigs. First off, I have my show stick, which is very important besides your show animal. I usually have a lot more, but there's only 4 in here right now. And then when we move on to, if you're going to a breeding gilt show, you want to make sure you have your pedigrees or registration forms, or else they will not let you show and check in. So those are very important. I keep mine in a plastic bag. Next is zip ties. I heavily rely on zip ties at a major show because when I'm setting up my tack, it's just so much faster and it's so much easier to set up with zip ties than wire. I do have wire just in case, but zip ties are my go-to thing. Next, I have my number holder. This clips onto the back of my pocket. I stick my number on here and I'm good to go in the show ring. Next, I have my feed scoops. These each are pound scoops, so I know when I scoop my feed, I'm getting the correct measurements. Then, tools. Other people may not find these essential. I personally do find tools essential in case I am using wire. I have my wire cutters, or my water trough gets loose. I have something to tighten it up. I do have multiple types of screwdrivers in here in case, who knows, someone else might need a screwdriver. I can help them out with the screwdriver. Next, I have brushes. This is my show brush. It can easily be used as a wash brush if you don't have a different wash brush. My wash brush is in here. You will see people who use rags in the show ring instead of a show brush. I use a show brush. I've always just used a show brush. It's easier to me. And then this is my oil brush. It's a very soft bristle brush. It's made for oil, but you have to make sure that your oil is off for your animal before you go into that show ring, or else you will be disqualified. Next, I live on well water, so whenever I go to major shows and they're on that city water, it can easily mess up my pigs, and I've had a lot of pigs who I will get to the stock show. They will drink that water and either get the runs or go off feed. But a few years ago, we bought this water filter. It's literally just a water filter. I've never had a problem since I've switched my pigs to this water filter at stock shows. All my pigs have drinking the water I give them and never gone off feed. To my other side, if you are someone like me, I wash my pigs the day I check in and the day I show. I use simple things. I wash them with Dawn soap and I oil them with Hill Country Fair baby oil. I use these at home. They're simple. You can get them at HEB and they get the job done. Going along with washing your pig, bring your own water hose. Don't rely on someone else for a water hose. If they forget their water hose, you're both without a water hose. So it's just save yourself some stress and bring your own water hose. Next, we have a water sprayer. I use this to spray my pig down if I'm going to a hot show, or before I go into that show ring, I'll have someone behind me spraying down my pig with just some water, making sure my pig is looking as fresh as it can before it goes into that show ring. Next, if you are someone who has not been to a major show before, you know they will not have these wire panels for you. So I made these at home, something I can clip my pig feeders on. If you have pig feeders like mine, I clip them at the bottom when I'm ready to feed my pigs. And when I'm done, I go ahead and clip them at the top so they're out of my pig's way and I don't have to worry about my 300-pound pig breaking that feeder at the show. Next, something, again, very, very essential. Make sure you have a bucket that does not have any cracks in it. You want to be able to scoop your feed, pour it in this bucket, and dump it to your pig. but you also don't want to have any cracks for when you give your pig some water. You want to be able to go to that wash rack, fill this bucket up, and dump it in your water trough without having water go everywhere. Then we go talking about water troughs. Again, this got made at my house. They do sell fancy ones online, but this works just fine for me. I go ahead and clamp it on here at the show. I've never had a problem. I've never had one of these fall and break at a show. So that's just something very easy I use. Next, something just as important as giving your pig water is giving them feed. If I'm bringing more than one pig to a show, I will have multiple bags of feed just so I know I'll have enough feed for my pigs the number of days I'm there. But also, usually in this 5-gallon bucket, I'll carry all my supplements that my pigs are already on, just so they're getting that same feed ration morning and night, so that I don't want to change their feed a lot going to a show. Last but not least, at a show they will provide you some sort of shavings, but usually I want to have a bit of extra padding for my pigs so I don't have to worry about them slipping and falling on that slick concrete. These are my stock show essentials. I do have, you can see I have a lot more stuff. I'll have Clorox wipes, I'll maybe have some stuff, some Appetite Express if my pig does go off feed. I'll have some electrolytes, just some extra water nipples. But what I've showed you is my stock show essentials. I hope y'all all staying safe during this coronavirus. Thank you.